Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do a really cool like break beat styled slapping lick that you would hear like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers do or something. Sounds like this. And the reason why it sounds so cool is because it's all 16th notes. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. There's no eighth notes or rests or anything in there. So this is a really cool type of groove to do when the band is really laying back and kind of letting the bass player take it. So the drummer's just doing like straight time. And all the percussive stuff is being done by the bass player. So it won't work all the time, but it's really neat when you want to take a chance to shine. And the cool thing is it's easy to do. It's actually really simple. It sounds complicated, sounds flashy, and it's easy to build upon as well. So let me break it down for you. There's a excuse me. There's a PDF file that goes along with this lesson. I'll be referring to that in a minute. But for now, let me just break down the technique for you. Okay, the first thing you got to be able to do is this. All right, I'm thumping a note, I'm hammering a note, I'm thumping it again, and then I'm plucking a note. Go ahead and do these all as ghosted notes right now. So it'll sound like this. This can also be used as a triplet. I'm not using it that way in this riff, but it also works that way. So thumb, hammer, thumb, pluck. The way you want to practice this, all ghosted notes. Then go ahead and start moving this around strings. I'll start moving my thumb. Right now I'm doing it on the E string. Let's go ahead and start doing it on the A string. On the D string. Right, same thing with my pluck. That was on the D string. That was on thumping and plucking on the E string. Oops. Both on the A, both on the D, both on the G. That gets kind of difficult. But you just want to have, you want to be able to do this in all different places. That way you're not limited by what strings you can only play on. That way you can play any notes, any scales, anywhere. Okay, so what I want you to do is practice this now without ghosting every single note. We're going to start doing some open strings with our thumb. And not every one, just the first one. Practice going plucking between your two different fingers as well. All the open strings. Right? Now, check this out. This is really tiring on the right hand, so I'm going to add something to it to kind of put some breaks in between it without necessarily putting any space. Okay, so those were the first four notes. Thumb, hammer, thumb, pluck. The next four go thumb, pluck, thumb, hammer. Same thing like the other one. Play it over and over and over again until you're comfortable with it. Then we're going to put those two together. Thumb, hammer, thumb, pluck, thumb, hammer. Now you can see I've already done the next step by adding in some open strings. So make your first one open, hammer, and the second to the last one. So it's an 8-note pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 and 7 are going to be open strings. Creates a little bit of syncopation, a little bit of movement. If I were to take it away, still sounds cool, but we just want to add a little bit of movement to it. So same thing like we're doing by adding open strings, we can start adding in pitches with our plucks. Now the riff I played for you went like this. I'll do it in slow motion. Right? So the first one, open. I'm going to my 7th fret D, 6th fret C sharp, back to the D. Okay? I'm just choosing when to make it an open string, when to make it a hammered pitch, and when to make it a pitched pluck versus ghosting everything. All right? So that's the riff in slow motion. I'll do it again. And you can see how I had you before practice doing this on all the different strings because I'm plucking, hammering, playing open strings on all 4 of them at any time. I'm not just staying on the E and the G. That time I'm going to a high E on my 9th fret. That's the only thing that breaks the pattern, is this little hitting an A and hammering up to B and then plucking 2 Ds. So and then going to 2 E's on the last one. And that just kind of acts as a turnaround. Right? So it's a really neat sounding lick. And again, it's not that hard to do, and it's easy to build on because I can take any of these hits and rearrange them, put new notes against them, choose, instead of hitting a ghosted note, I'm going to make it a pitch, or instead of making it a pitch, I'm going to ghost it. And so we can create all sorts of really cool syncopations just using these basic techniques. So practice this and practice this. Put them together. Go ahead and start running this riff and then see what you can come up with on your own.